All right, welcome Reaper 1 flights. 3, 2, 1, hack. 8:37 local, everyone good? Cool. All right, Reaper 1 flight. Objectives say TOT plus minus 3 seconds, 0 SAT grading columns between the foreship, and then excellent foreship flyover. 4x10 rolling interval takeoff. Everyone's auto cleared to rejoin to route. IP to target. Once we are inbound to the IP, so from the pre-IP to the IP, I want to start dropping down slowly to that 2,500, and then when we're 1 nautical mile out, we'll drop down to 2,200 feet.
That's based on that tower on the ridge right there.
Yes.
It's already been a long journey through the summer to even get to the regular season. But now, it's finally here. The Steelers will be opening on the road for the 10th time in the last 11 seasons. It seems to be something of a trend. But there is still plenty of new revolving around the Steelers, including their OC, as he heads to see his old team.
What kind of emotions you going to have going into this game?
Same I do in every game. I mean, you got to have a neutral mindset. It's, you always got history somewhere. I know this is obviously unusual a little bit, but that's what it is. Your mindset's got to be on our guys and doing everything they can just to win the game. So you got to have a neutral mindset about it.
In some ways, is it good to get it over with, first game out, kind of rip the Band-Aid off?
I'm not really like an emotional, petty person. You try to have discipline no matter who we're playing. There's history will prove that. And long you're in the league, you know that every week is an enormous game. It's always a challenge. And that's the fun part about coaching the NFL.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Smith's return to his old stomping grounds is at the forefront of conversation. But now, Pittsburgh is his home. And the Steelers are making sure to extend the same hospitality to 2 of their players.
Cam Hayward going to be back with the Steelers for another 3 seasons, signing a 3-year, $45 million contract extension.
His presence is felt in that organization consistently and over and over.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I can draw a direct line of leadership from Joe Green to Cam Hayward.
Right. And that's extremely important and something that's rare and most teams don't have.
Cameron Hayward and Pat Freiermuth inked multi-year deals to keep them in Pittsburgh for the foreseeable future.
It's a major relief that my contract got finished up before the regular season. Very appreciative of it. Thank you to Mr. Rooney, the Rooney family, the whole Steelers organization for believing in me and trusting me with the future. And I'm very excited to be in Pittsburgh for the next couple of years.
The signings signal the end of the moves before the season begins, which all started in late February with the retirement of Bill Hillgrove.
And the give is right down the middle to Najee Harris for a 4-yard untouched into the end zone touchdown.
His legacy looms large, but that's not lost on his replacement, Rob King. In fact, it's an opportunity he never thought would come.
You can't even dream about an opportunity like this. You really can't. It's too big for me to even dream about something like that. I didn't really grow up in a TV watching family, and so the idea of being on TV, whereas it was certainly attractive, I love sports, calling games or being a studio host, I always thought seemed really interesting, but it seemed unattainable. And it wasn't until I got to college and actually took a class at a junior college that I became aware that it's something that maybe I could one day attain. When Fox Sports Net launched regional broadcasts all over the country, I was hired to come to Pittsburgh to work in St. Louis. Because of the time difference, we could use the same studio. Go to Pittsburgh for a year and a half, couple years, then we'll move you out to St. Louis. Well, I wasn't here very long when I decided that as much as I liked St. Louis, that Pittsburgh was the place for me.
King has been a staple in the Pittsburgh market for nearly 25 years. but he became uniquely qualified for his current position by calling the game at its grassroots.
But the one that I did most consistently was high school football. And obviously it's huge in Western Pennsylvania.
We were supposed to be here. They were supposed to be here. Now let's play ball.
How exciting, the battle of the undefeated.
So Wolf and I called high school football games for about 10 years, and it was just an absolute blast.
Run ball back, looking at a loft towards the end zone. It's caught, and now it's knocked away, but they're going to say touchdown for Connor Beck.
We had a great crew, the same crew that does the Pirates and the Penguins games. Wolf would come in just with that boundless energy and really a great color guy. And it was fun to do, but yeah, that was my biggest experience as far as seeing what it's like to go through a season as a play-by-play person.
He's back. He throws it down the near sideline. Pickens has it. Pittsburgh Steelers touchdown.
You know, Bill is an icon and a great guy and somebody I admired greatly as both a broadcaster and a person. And you just don't think that, my goodness, one day I'm going to get to call Pittsburgh Steelers games can actually happen. And here it is. I understand the magnitude of what I'm going to do. The fact that very few people have done this in Steelers history. The fact that I'm certainly not replacing, I'm following a legend. I understand all those things. But right here in front of me, this and that, these notes, what I'm doing, I'm trying to do this to the best of my ability in that building. That's what I'm concentrating on. I'm not concentrating on what people might think or I might think or my family might think years from now. I'm just worried about doing this part of it, and I love this part of it. So I'm going to just concentrate on this.
I'm Rob King. I'm joined by Craig Wolfley, Max Starks, and Missy Matthews. You're listening to the Pittsburgh Steelers Audio Network, and it's a new era of offensive football. Of course, the former Falcons head coach returning home for the first game of this 2024 season as the offensive coordinator for the Steelers. Big story evolving late in this week. Thursday, Russell Wilson unable to practice because of a calf issue. Today we have learned that Justin Fields will start at quarterback against the Falcons.
Fields is making his first start in the black and gold, some 30 miles outside of his hometown. There might be minimal love for the local kid today, but plenty to go around for Donte Jackson.
Sunday fun day, man. Live from the ATL. You hear me? They love me in the ATL like Outkast, you hear me? Let's get it poppin'. Just being from the South, I was always a Saints fan growing up. So that deep hate for the Falcons, I think it's like enrooted in my blood, in my DNA. Just being in an environment like that just kind of brings out the best in you for real.
Jackson has 3 career interceptions against the Falcons, the most against any team he's played. And early on, he was looking to add his 4th.
Cousins gets the snap, looks back, wants to throw it for the first time, fires, almost intercepted by Donte Jackson out in the left flat.
Oh, the receiver curled in, and Donte was right there. Oh, squeezed the Charmin Donte.
I was guarding Mooney, and he kind of came up running like speed, like showing speed, and then he tried to sit down in front of me. When he sat down in front of me, my eyes and my hands were on him. He went to the quarterback, and then I went to the quarterback, and by the time I got there, the ball was right up on me. So, and you know, it's just a bang-bang football play that I wish I would be able to capitalize on.
The Falcons were able to capitalize on Jackson's misstep.
Under pressure, throws over the middle of the field. It is complete to Darnell Mooney. It is a first down. And Algier off the left side, and Algier finds a gaping hole and crosses the 25 and gets down to the 23-yard line. Handoff to Robinson, and Robinson on penetration by T.J. Watt is stopped for a loss of nearly 4 on the play.
Obi-Wan Kenobi, that's how you do it. Tackle for loss.
Snap down, hold is good, kick is up, and that kick is good. A 24-yarder for Younghoe Koo.
Pittsburgh would match the Falcons' opening score.
Fields steps up, Fields looking, now Fields is going to run. Heads up the middle of the field for a Steelers first down. Pitches it out to Harris. Harris is still going to get to the edge and around the edge and bangs down Terrell and picks up a Steelers first down.
And he lays the wood to A.J. Terrell.
It's going to be a 57-yard attempt. The snap down, the boot is up, and that kick is drilled through by Chris Boswell to tie up the game with 4:37 remaining here.
Let's go ball search and see. Let's go ball search and see. Let's go to work.
So Cousins in this formation with Robinson now back and Algier looking to set something up. Goes over the middle of the field. It's intercepted by the Steelers. Picked off. And it is Deshaun Elliott who comes up with the interception right around midfield for the Steelers.
And this is what you want to see. Unsettle the Cousins, right? That was a flabbergasted throw over the middle, trying to unload that thing and wedge it into an area that he couldn't get it into.
A 51-yard attempt is up, and it's good. Chris Boswell from 57, then Chris Boswell from 51. Ball's been spotted at the 10-yard line. Cousins has an empty set, gets the snap. Back to pass, looking under pressure. Ball is hanging in the air and somehow caught by Ray McLeod, surrounded by 4 Steelers.
You got Bijan Robinson's out into the flat, and he's got a lot of green room out there.
47 seconds remaining here in the first half.
Cousins orchestrated a 9-play, 90-yard drive, capped by a Kyle Pitts touchdown.
Corner of the end zone, man is wide open, and it is a touchdown, and it is the tight end, Pitts.
There was thought that it would be the final score before half.
We got the ball at the 30 with the new kickoff rules, and we had a short little play.
And it is complete, short pickup out to about the 36-yard line to Calvin Austin.
Threw a flat to me to get out of bounds, get a first down, and we had a timeout left. So obviously we're going to try and be as aggressive as we can.
9 seconds remaining, will roll to his left. Now looking, comes back to the right, and throws it to Pickett's beautifully designed play. And with 1 second left, he's knocked out of bounds at the 17-yard line.
You got to be kidding me.
Beautiful roll left, throw back right. And the Steelers catch a bit of a break with 1 second left. And Boswell's boot is true. With the score, the Falcons 10, the Steelers 9. Back to pass, looking right now, back to the left, and he is swallowed up, a meeting at the quarterback, Montravius Adams.
That was a jailbreak, what we used to call. Guys meeting at the quarterback, a team meeting at the quarterback. Gadzooks, what a great rush.
And the pistol formation, and a man in motion, the ball hits him, and TJ Watt is gonna come up with the fumble. It hits the man in motion moving across the formation, and TJ Watt comes up with a big fumble recovery.
What a play by TJ Watt. What a nose for the ball. What a great job.
Boy, that was a huge turnover for the Steelers with the Falcons driving at the 32-yard line. Fields back to pass, looking at a loft left and deep for Pickens. A sliding, diving grab. Pickens comes up with it, gets to his feet, weaving inside the 20 and down to the 19-yard line.
Fantastic. You got a beautiful route by George, who makes one of those circus-type catches, catching it at the end of his fingertips there, cradling it to his body, get back up, and then showing that yak yardage afterwards. Oh, you needed that. You had to stretch the Falcons defense. They've been crowding too much into the box. Well, that's how you get it back on their heels.
That kick is up, and that kick is true once again for Chris Boswell, his 5th field goal. 3rd and 15. Cousins back to pass, looking, throws over the middle of the field, nearly intercepted by Donte Jackson, and it's going to be a quarterback sneak. They stop the Steelers on a 4th and inches.
The fourth quarter began with 4 stalled-out drives.
Fields moves out to the left, and Fields is sacked.
But with just under 3 minutes left in the game, Donte Jackson saw the opportunity for redemption.
Once I saw the formation, once I saw what they were trying to do, they had scored on that play with Pitts.
Gets the snap, back, looking, under pressure, throws, intercepted, picked off. It's Donte Jackson crossing the 35, the 30 on his feet, down inside the 20 to the 17-yard line. The pressure got to Cousins. It's Donte Action Jackson with the interception.
Got a great pass rush, and Kurt was just staring it down, so I kind of made him think I was going to go run with Mooney, and then I just kind of fell off and errant throw, and it kind of was able to just go make a play on it.
And Donte Jackson, who had an opportunity for another interception earlier, comes up and gets a very apropos interception in a critical moment.
And then when I get the ball in my hand, I turn into the best ball runners. Whatever ball runner you can think about in the NFL, that's who I turn to when I get the ball in my hand. I'm just thinking score. I'm gonna skate it off on the rim. Get some water. I'm gonna skate it off. You going back out there. I'm gonna skate it off, gang.
Fields, it's a quarterback draw, looking for some room. Fields gets inside the 10. Fields stretches forward and picks up the first down.
Yes, young man, what a great job. Get behind those hogs. You've got Justin Fields with that great ability to run, just diving forward to get the first down.
Chris Boswell, his 6th field goal of the game. The Steelers leading the Falcons 18-10. The Falcons are out of timeouts. TJ Watt gets there, and TJ Watt slings them down on the play that will end this game. TJ Watt bows to the crowd and finishes off this victory for the Steelers.
Sooner or later, you were gonna see it.
That's the end of the game with the final score. The Steelers 18, the Falcons 10.
I thought this was a very impressive win, especially the defense, but the coaching staff, this was a big win. Impressive.
Yeah, the Steelers go to Atlanta. They win 18-10. They smother the Falcons, particularly in the second half, and really over the course of the game.
Yeah, I thought the defense was outstanding, and we kind of hinted at this, or even probably said it last week, that there's a chance that that's the best defense in the league this year. I think that it could be.
The Steelers are sitting atop the AFC North after the first week, but it's no reason to rejoice after one game.
I mean, the thing that worries me most about the Denver game is it's in Denver early in the year. They're 83-33-2 at home in September. That's the thing that scares me. It's the lack of oxygen, guys that aren't in shape yet. Players hate playing there early.
The first thing that I think about when I think about going to Denver is the environment, particularly at this portion of the season. It is a hostile and challenging environment in a lot of ways, from a crowd noise perspective, from a conditioning perspective. And so, we can't run from that. We got to run to that. We need to prepare.
Pittsburgh is preparing to climb many mountains this season, including the one summit they haven't reached since 2009.
Comes back to the left and it's intercepted. Picked off and running into the end zone for a touchdown.
Ball is on the ground and recovered by Ware.
Pittsburgh's had a difficult time with the Broncos in Denver, going 5-13-1 in each iteration of Mile High.
And the Steelers' hopes coming back here have just been dashed.
This week won't be an easy climb to a win.
15 years is the last time the Steelers won a game in Denver. The 1-0 Steelers visiting the 0-1 Denver Broncos at Empower Field at Mile High, and the Steelers' phenomenal 10-3 record in their last 13 road games.
We get to be in the black and gold, bro. Not everybody gets to do that. They jealous because of that. Understand it. Play with the energy. Go out and hit somebody. We ain't playing that today. We controlled it in our front. We the starters, bro. We energy to get it going, man. Believe it and go get it. Let's go. Yes. Let's hunt on 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's hunt.
If the Steelers' intent was to hunt, then they got off to a pretty good start.
To nowhere to go, and he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Loss of a couple. Alex Highsmith and Patrick Queen was the first man there. Nix back to pass. Nix under pressure, and Nix goes down. It is Highsmith, was able to reach out and swat him when he laid on the ground. Great pressure by Alex Highsmith.
Oh, Alex Highsmith.
All day, brother. Hey, that's 2 3 and outs. That's 2 3 and outs, man. That's how we start. 2 3 and outs.
3rd and 5. Fields fires out to the right. It's complete to Pickens over the middle, and Pickens gets to the 40-yard line. First down. Steelers, they pick up the blitz. Quick throw. First down. under pressure from the left side by Cooper, who misses the tackle. Allen misses the tackle. Up the left sideline goes Fields, crosses midfield, and gets down to the 44 of the Broncos.
And let me tell you something, speed kills, and we saw it right there.
We'll give to Warren. Warren has a big hole off the left side. Warren gets inside the 20, down to the 18 for a Steelers first down.
Yeah, it was a big emphasis of us to be the most physically dominant team on the field. I think we showed that.
The tight end group is like being a second quarterback, because we always on the field. So it had to be 1, 2, or all 4. So I feel like it kind of flowed through us in a way.
Lofts to Freiermuth, open and inside the 5 and tumbles out of bounds.
What a fingertip catch by Pat Freiermuth. What a way to drag the toes.
It is the 12th play of this drive for the Steelers, looking to punch it in for their first touchdown. Gets the snap, looks out left, fires, corner of the end zone, caught, touchdown, the first career touchdown for Darnell Mount Washington has given the Steelers the first score of the game.
Oh, baby, that's beautiful. He dropped the ball perfectly into the hands of Mount Washington.
Me scoring my first touchdown, just big on little. Pretty much just jump ball, back shoulder type thing. I saluted for my brother. He's a U.S. Marine. So it's just salute off to him and everybody who serves. So.
How they feel? How they feel? Feel crazy. Feel crazy. I told him, I saw the boss. Oh yeah.
Pittsburgh continue to hold their grasp on the Broncos' reins.
Nick's back to pass, looking, pump fakes, and now he is tripped up and down he goes. T.J. Watt sacks him back at the 48-yard line, got the ankle and hauled him down.
Oh, T.J. Watt nixes the Knicks. Down goes Knicks. I love it.
As Fields will hand off to Najee Harris, and Harris will drag a tackler forward. That's Benito. They get out close to midfield. Fields in the shotgun, throws out to the right flat to Warren. Warren wrestled down. 14 seconds left here in this first half. Fields back, looks, throws out, it's complete to Jefferson. Jefferson cuts to the middle of the field. Jefferson trying to weave his way across and is tackled at the 4-yard line. 1 second left. The Steelers are going to get the timeout in. The kick is up, and that kick is true on the final play of the first half.
The Steelers almost tripled Denver's yardage output on their way to a 10-point halftime lead. But midway through the third, the Broncos started to find some footing.
Steelers have dominated this game, but the Broncos have kept within striking distance. A wildcat look will give to Sutton, and now it's a reverse to Nix, and Nix looking deep down the field, has a man down there, and it's snagged, caught inside the 10, down to the 6 is Josh Reynolds. A reverse flea flicker, fling down the field, and a huge gainer for the Broncos. And it looks like one of the Steelers is down, taking a knee.
It was crazy because somebody had went down, so I had to go in. And when I got in, the first play, they ran the ball. I was like, okay. Then second play, I seen the formation. Like, I might be able to, steal something. I seen somebody go to the flat, TJ took him. I seen somebody sitting in front of me, E-Rob took him. So then that just gave me like time just to be able to read the quarterback and see what was going on. And then I lined it up from there, and I'm like, man, there's no way he about to throw this ball.
Nick's back, looking over the middle of the field. It's intercepted. And there is Corey Trice in the back of the end zone with his first career interception.
I was like, I got to catch it. Catch it with my eyes, catch it with my hands. I have to catch it.
In a time of need, Corey Trice stands tall, getting his first pick.
Way to fight. That's that 7 shot. That's all it is.
That's just what we all do. We all feed off each other.
Big time. That's big time play right there, dog. Real, bro.
It will be a moment Trice will never forget. And it will be even sweeter if the Steelers can hold on for the win.
Here's the snap, and Lutz will in fact boot it, and that kick is up, and that kick is good, and it is a one-score game now. 13-6 with 1:53 remaining in the fourth quarter. And this is it. Final play of the game, and the Broncos have to traverse 66 yards. Nix looking, will throw over the middle of the field, and that is going to be intercepted, picked off. This game is over. DeMonte KZ
Can I say it? How sweet it is, baby.
First time since 1999 that they've started 2-0 on the road to begin an NFL season.
It's never easy to win on the road, let alone back-to-back to start the season. Luckily for Pittsburgh, they are staring down a fight when they come home.
Man, really excited about this matchup because we're playing a dominant 2-0 football group, a group that's done about as much as you could do at this early stages of the season. Styles make fights. These guys play ball in a lot of ways similar to us. There's going to be some challenges, and it should be exciting because of it.
The first punch the Chargers will throw will come from the league's leading rusher.
43 yards for J.K. Dobbins. Touchdown, Chargers.
J.K. Dobbins has been a problem for the Steelers dating back to his time with the Ravens.
And that is J.K. Dobbins, turn of the corner, getting more, still on his feet inside the 15, the 10.
He's averaged 9.9 yards a carry, which is also the best in the NFL.
That's Dobbins taking it home for the touchdown.
You know, J.K. Dobbins, they've been getting after it, and it's a 11-man job again. And so we have to make sure we rally to the ball, we get off blocks, we fill and stop runs.
Steelers can play the same way that they have been playing.
Yeah.
And the Chargers want to play that way anyways.
Yeah, I'm sure both coaches are saying or preaching all week the most physical team is going to win this
Without
game.
a doubt.
I mean, that's just how those coaches are wired.
If
It's
they
not
get
going
this
to be
one,
easy.
No,
I
absolutely.
Harbaugh coach team.
It's going to be a bare knuckle fight.
Yeah, 100%.
Not letting LA's rushing attack get off the ground will go a long way to giving the home crowd their first win of the season.
The 2-0 Chargers visiting the 2-0 Steelers is a great backdrop for the Steelers' first game of the season at home at Acrisure Stadium.
Man, this game is won with the Biz. It's us, man. They talking like they're going to do it through us. We control this shit up front, man. Make sure we dominate.
This is a mirror match. The man you got to be is that man in the mirror.
It was clear early that the fight would be brought by the defenses.
J.K. Dobbins tries to get outside. Oh, he is slammed, driven down hard by Patrick Queen.
Oh, that's not just Patrick Queen. That's Patrick, he will rock you, Queen.
That's the way we start, though, D. 1 3 and out. Let's go. Let's build from here.
Fields is dropped in the backfield for a loss of a couple on the play. Fires out to the right, and it is complete, well short of the first down, and another 3 and out.
Both offenses look totally bamboozled by what's going on. You're just not able to get anything going there.
The breakthrough came by way of the air.
Looks out to his left, throws as a man wide open. Quentin Johnson down the left sideline, touchdown Chargers. There was nobody there defensively for the Steelers. If you're the Steelers right now, I guess for the first order of business, let's get a first down here.
That's exactly what it is. You don't want to get too far behind these guys. You can't.
Fields back to pass, looking left, throws underneath. It is complete right at the first down marker to George Pickens. Fires it over the middle of the field to Freiermuth, and Freiermuth will pick up the first down before Henley can make the stop. Fires quickly, it is complete. Scotty Miller makes the grab. Miller heads up the sideline as he makes one-man miss, gets inside the 15, and Scotty Miller, welcome to Pittsburgh, his first reception in the black and gold.
How about that, Scotty Miller staying on your feet? What a great job.
Good job, Scotty.
Ball at the 5-yard line, 3rd and 3. And now the fake, and Fields runs into the end zone off the left side. And the first rushing touchdown of the season for the Steelers. The first in Fields' Steelers career on the ground.
Oh, sweet Marie, what a nice job of putting the ball into the belly of the back. And then pull it out and be able to waltz into the end zone. Nice job, Justin Fields. It's just like Max Starks was saying, mirror teams, 3 and outs, touchdown, touchdown. What are you gonna do?
We're living right, staying on time, playing on schedule. That's all we gotta do. All we gotta do.
It wouldn't be a mirrored matchup without the Chargers answering the score.
Herbig back, looks to his right, has a man wide open. It's Johnston, and Johnston will cross the 40. Herbig back, looking left, and over the middle of the field has McConkey, and McConkey is going to make the catch and get down to about the 25-yard line before he is wrestled down there. And the Chargers, with 3:13 remaining, have added a field goal here.
I feel like as an offense, you can kind of feel once you're imposing your will on a defense, especially when you're hitting them for 4 yards a pop, 5 yards a pop in the run game.
Harris off the right side, cuts to the middle of the field and picks up about 6 yards.
Consistently moving the chains, you see their defensive line subbing in and out.
And this is Scotty Miller, and Miller weaving his way across the 45. Pass to Calvin Austin down to the 17-yard line, so the Steelers pick up the first down.
You can feel yourself getting into that 8-play, 9th play of that drive. You just kind of get into a rhythm as an offense, and I think we got a good sense of that.
And the boot is up, and the Steelers have tied this game up with 9:05 remaining in the third quarter.
I think we were also feeding off of what our defense was giving us as well.
Herbig gets the ball, looking left, now looking back towards the middle of the field. He's hit from behind, and the ball is loose, and it is pounced upon by the Chargers, but it's Herbig with the strip sack for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Oh, there's Nick Herbig coming around the corner. That's how you run the arc, baby.
Man, it was just really ball key, get off, get my man off the ball. I mean, it's just a little swipe, and I saw the ball at the end of the rush, and I had to finish.
But wow, what a great play by Nick Herbig. He almost got the fumble as well.
Hey, that's a real good rush. That's the way the ball's served. Y'all keep pushing it. Throw that ball!
When LA did keep their hands on the ball, Pittsburgh's defense shut them down.
T. James Watt with a sack.
Oh, that's Obi-Wan Kenobi.
They held Dobbins and the offense to -5 yards in the second half and gave theirs the runway to take over the game.
Fields back to pass, throws over the middle of the field. It's Calvin Austin. He has a step. Austin heading straight up the middle of the field. Inside the 10, to the 5, touchdown. Calvin Austin, 55 yards from Fields to Austin.
Oh, that's sweeter than Aunt Nellie's blueberry pie, baby. What a job catching that rock over the middle. Outrunning all the LA Chargers back end boys to the end zone. That's how you take it and stuff it in the end zone.
That is his second career touchdown reception for Calvin Austin. Wow. It has put the Steelers up 20-10.
Big time play, CA. Way to come through.
I think it's just everybody playing off each other, you know, having that energy, not getting down on ourselves.
And he is taken down, sacked by Herbig back at the 16-yard line. Down he goes, Hayward. Cam Hayward is by himself now, second in sacks in Steelers history.
You know, and I think we have that bond as a defense, as a team, that, you know, the offense got our back and we got their back.
Najee Harris starts left, cuts back to the right. Harris will get inside the 10. Harris still battling, reaching for the end zone, will come up a half-yard short. A battling run by Najee Harris. Yeah, the crowd here waving their towels, and they are appreciative of this Steelers victory.